I've been looking for this recipe until the last minute, the very last minute, but I just can't find it. So I came across this beautiful recipe and I lost it. I wrote it down on a piece of paper and I got the inspiration from like a restaurant in New York that did this recipe with a steak. And I thought, this is fantastic. Traditionally, the recipe is not made with steak, but made with beef. And that's basically all I remembered, aside from some ingredients. So I lost it and now I have two options. Either not make the recipe because I forgot the name, or make the recipe and maybe one of you guys can help me figure out the name of this recipe. Well, let's just get started with the recipe then, because otherwise, hey, there will be nothing. So what I did, I got this beautiful steak, Rubia Gallega ribeye. Well, look at it, it's beautiful. This is an absolutely gorgeous steak, nice marbling, nice bit of yellow fat. I love that. So this is dry aged from Spain. Will be perfect for our recipe. What we're going to do is we're going to grill up that steak, and when it's finished we're going to put some toppings on top and then sear it off broiler style. So I bought a really expensive bottle of olive oil because I want to have the right flavor, and this is going to give us a real peppery flavor. It's from the first pressing, cold pressed, absolutely gorgeous. We have beautiful sweet tomatoes. We got some lemon, thyme, sage, and a little bit of garlic, and of course pepper and salt. So what we need to do first is grind up those tomatoes to make our passata. Now that we've grated our passata, we're also going to be grating some garlic. Now we'll chop some fresh sage, just a few leaves will do the trick. And of course a little bit of thyme. We'll strip the thyme leaves off the twigs. We already fired up the barbecue and we set it up with our grill plate to sear. So our cast iron grill plate is searing hot and we'll quickly sear the steak on the outside. Then we're going to take it off, let it rest, and then we're going to finish off the rest of the recipe. Wow! My favorite steak. Look at that. Wow, it smells so good. And it looks so good. It almost falls apart. Let's put it on the grill. Now I'll flip that steak around. Beautiful crust. Absolutely gorgeous. We don't need it to be fully cooked. We just want that perfect caramelization on the outside. So we'll put it on our board. And now, here comes our trick. We'll put a grill grate on top of that cast iron griddle. And now we got a second level. On top of that level, we're going to put a dry cooling rack. There we go. And now we're going to pick up our charcoal that's underneath and put it on top. And now we'll turn this into the beautiful recipe that I was talking about. A little of that beautiful olive oil in the pan underneath. Put that steak on top. There we go. A little bit of salt on the steak. Passata. We'll put on that garlic. And of course the sage and thyme. And a little bit of fresh ground black pepper. A squeeze of lemon juice. And another dash of that beautiful olive oil. Now we'll get the charcoal as hot as we can. And there we go, broiler style. Now we're quickly going to get that steak out, otherwise it will be overcooked. And look at that sizzle that we got on top. Absolutely beautiful. So we got a nice bubble oil that we got from the tomatoes, and the juice is running off from the top. We got a nice sear on top. I told you I don't know the name, but you need to know about this recipe. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Now what do you do when you have a beautiful cut of steak in front of you with a beautiful recipe that you don't know the name to? You eat it. That's right. There we go. And look at that. Cut to perfection. There we go. Oh. Now let's do that again. You know guys, this is just an excuse to get another piece. This just tastes so good. It just tastes amazing. You know, this steak tastes like nothing else. It's a combination of Italian flavors and getting a steak, but it's just amazing. And the technique, it's just crazy. You know, using that broiler style like they use in restaurants, but then with charcoal. That's really fun to do, and it adds another element to the recipe. So I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. And if you did, leave me a thumbs up. And if you know the name to this recipe, I will be even more grateful. So put it in the comment down below. And I want to say a special thank you to everyone that's supporting our channel via Patreon or right here on YouTube via that sponsor button. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Until then, eet smakelijk and keep on grilling.